The Girl and the Wolf. Learn from this story. Listen and practice. The Girl and the Wolf. Learn from this story. A father overheard his 10-year-old daughter discussing with her friends about how she hated wolves with a passion. The next day, he asked her privately, "What's the reason you hate wolves so much?" She responded, "Firstly, wolves are very dangerous animals that have the potential to kill humans. Secondly, they are strongly associated with greed and destruction. And thirdly, they are evil." With so much amazement, the father asked, "And how did you know about all that?" She whispered, "I heard from people and also read from books." The father then asked, "But do you just believe everything you hear and read?" She replied, "No, Dad, but those are facts. And I never wish to encounter a wolf." At that point, the father ended the conversation as he was late for work. A couple of days to his daughter's 11th birthday, he asked her, "What do you want as a birthday present?" "You can choose a pet." With so much excitement, she said, "I want a puppy. Dogs are my favorite animals." The father smiled and said, "Do you promise to take good care of it?" "Oh, yes, Dad," she assured him. When the girl's birthday finally arrived, the father brought home the little furry animal as a gift for her. She jumped for joy seeing how adorable her new pet was, and she called him Coco. She showered the pet with so much love and affection, and they developed a special bond of friendship, a bond that grew stronger with every passing day. 3 years later, the father called his daughter, who had turned 14. He asked her, "Do you still remember the conversation we had 3 years ago about wolves?" She affirmed. Then he said, "Well, I wanted to make you understand something crucial about life. That was why I made you raise a wolf for 3 years." Her jaw dropped when the father saw how shocked she was. He continued, "I knew that this would be a great shock to you. But 3 years ago, when you requested for a puppy, I intentionally got you a baby wolf and made you believe it was a dog. You called him Coco. I have watched your bond with him grew and grew every day. The very animal you hate so much eventually became your best friend at that moment." The father patted her shoulder, smiled, and said, "It took me 3 good years to teach you a very important lesson about life. We should never hate people simply because of what we've heard about them. There is always a story behind everyone, and there is a reason why people are the way they are. So, you must never judge anyone before you get to meet them. Sometimes, love is the only thing that people need to become better people. Just like the wolf, you have loved it with all your heart. Never once did it harm you. And sometimes, we need to give people time to know who they really are, and in that way, we will never be misled by what others say about them. Subscribe us for more English practice.